Find the U.S. states, no outlines, minefield. And here is the completed version. I just did this minutes ago successfully. I did 100. I got 50 out of 50 for the score. They give you 7 minutes, so I did it in 3 minutes and 37 seconds, I believe. So you got 100%. All right. I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm proud of my accomplishment. But hey, I started this yesterday. I did this many times. And what I've discovered in the process is, yes, I was ignorant of the locations of the 50 states, but also, how I learn. A lot of my knowledge, a lot of my knowledge has come from my experiences, through traveling the globe. And so I can put things together better after I've lived them, after I've experienced living in a place. If I've seen a map, and if I've traveled to that location, and if I can make an association with that locale. So, very in a very real sense, I have to know. I have to have an experience with that place. Okay. But in this case, all I have to do is identify the shapes of the states, and I guess if I haven't traveled to that state, I have less of a reason or a less of an association, less of yeah. I just don't have any way to I don't have a basis of knowledge or related to that state, related to that region, and so it's unknown. I'm ignorant of it. And so with this quiz here, I am more well, I'll show you how I figured it out, or how I memorized it over the past couple of days. And it's all based upon, it's only based upon, I guess, my knowledge of other states. All right. Let's see, New Mexico. All right. So this is a little difficult because there are no outlines, right? So I have an idea. I know where New Mexico is located, right over here. But because this is minefield, I don't want to make the mistake of hitting an area and, canceling myself out. So I'm going to skip New Mexico. Maine is easy. It's right over here, top right corner. Louisiana is easy. All right, because I've identified this little piece here. Right. I'm familiar with Louisiana. I've been to Louisiana. Okay. Haven't been to Maine. Georgia. I've been to Georgia. Again, I don't want to hit the wrong section. So what I'm doing here, my strategy is to fill the outside, fill the outer bounds, and get some semblance of outlines of shapes to form. Kansas, yes, I know where Kansas is. Minnesota, Minnesota's up here. Minnesota, a boot, like the Canadians. All right, Arkansas, yes, Arkansas is above Louisiana, correct? Arkansas is above Louisiana. Correct. All right. Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts. Yes, I know where Virginia is. California, my home state. Of course I know where California is. Booyah. Hawaii. All right, Wisconsin. All right, we have to be careful. Yes, Wisconsin's here. Very good, nice, very nice. Okay. Oregon. Yep. South Dakota. Okay, see, this is where I would be too anxious and I would hit here. This is where North Dakota is. South Dakota is south of North Dakota. Excuse me. And I just don't want to risk it. Anyhow, Arizona's here because Arizona borders California. Maryland is over here and I have to be very careful of its borders, and I don't want to click another state. So I'd be I want to be careful. All right, North Dakota is here. Booyah. All right. Hey, my buddy Big Mike is from Ohio, and I just got lucky because when I started doing this, I just realized this little section here, just below it, that's where Ohio is. It's kind of is that a shoulder? Is that an armpit? An underarm right there. There's an arm. I don't know. This little crevice in here. All right, Delaware. Yeah, Delaware is over here, but we're not going to click that. It's a little messy over there. Colorado should be about here. Again, I don't want to risk it. Kentucky, yes. Alaska's easy. Nebraska. Yes, I know where Nebraska is. Idaho's easy. Idaho borders Oregon. North Carolina. All right, North Carolina. I learned this while I was doing this right here. North Carolina's there. All right, Mississippi is next to Louisiana. Booyah. New Hampshire, somewhere over in this area, but I'm not going to risk it. All right, Nevada, yes. I always went to Nevada. My grandparents lived in Nevada. We'd always go there. California, Nevada, that's us. Never been to Utah. I can't say that I've ever been to Utah, but I know that Utah borders Nevada. All right, now Indiana is about right here. Indiana's here. Oh my goodness. You see where I clicked on Indiana? I was almost in Illinois, which is next to it. And man, that sucks. I could have been out. That would have been a mistake right there. All right, here's New York. This is like Brooklyn, right? This is where Brooklyn and then Long Island, I think, are. I think. That's not Manhattan, is it? No. That's where Brooklyn goes. I think. I was in New York recently, and the first time I went to New York was in 2002, around the New Year's 2003. So I was there. Rhode Island is too small to identify right now. Texas, of course, this large one here. Florida here. South Carolina is south of North Carolina. Pennsylvania is south of New York. Alabama is adjacent to Mississippi. Illinois is adjacent to Indiana. Tennessee is above those. Oklahoma is north of Texas. I'm rushing now because my time is running out. Vermont is somewhere over there. Missouri, Connecticut. I don't want to risk that. New Jersey's right here. Iowa is up here. Michigan, Wyoming. So Wisconsin's here. Wyoming's over here. Whew. All right, Washington's here. Montana's up here. West Virginia is over here. Oh my goodness. Okay, New Mexico's here. Georgia is north of Florida, between South Carolina and Alabama. Kansas is above Oklahoma. Good. Massachusetts is over here. All right, Virginia is south of West Virginia and north of North Carolina. South Dakota is south of North Dakota. Maryland's like right there. Sweet. And I think this is Delaware. Oh, my goodness. I'm nervous because although I did it correctly before, I'm like, time's running out. Okay, here we go. Colorado. I'm a little nervous about it. Kentucky. Where's Kentucky exactly? This is Missouri. This is Kentucky right here. This is Nebraska here. New Hampshire, somewhere over here. Rhode Island is tiny. It's over there. Vermont. Where is Vermont? Is this Vermont? I might mess it up. This is Missouri. All right, Connecticut. Where's Connecticut? Connecticut's right here. All right, y'all. I tried. I did this. You saw the results earlier, and I had it 50%. 50 out of 50, and here I am, 45 out of 50. So I tried. I've never been up in here. I've been to New York, only Manhattan, and all of this, I don't have any relation to it. I do know that a friend, someone I met in South Korea, Hollis Lima, is from Rhode Island, and Rhode Island's right there. But I'm in California, so I don't really care about all of this stuff, right? I mean, that's kind of what it is. So, but look, it says boom gets the dynamite. So you got 90%. So this is after 2 days of practice doing this over and over again for 2 days. Let's see. I've been to California, Nevada. I flew through Arizona one time many years ago. I've been to Colorado. I've been to Snowmass, Colorado. I believe I stopped in Aspen, Colorado. Maybe a few hours. We went to the movies in Aspen one time many years ago, like in 1998 or 99. Of course, I've been to Texas. I've been to Texas a couple of times, I think. San Antonio for work. I visited Kimberly. We recorded a podcast in Corsicana, Texas. Oklahoma. I went to Oklahoma when I was a kid. There's a friend of my mother's friend, close friend, lives in Oklahoma. I think we drove cross country. And let's see, we drove cross country. My sister went to school in Georgia, and she went to school in Georgia. So we drove cross country to drop her off. We left the car with her, and then my mother, father, and I rode the train back. I remember going through Louisiana and especially Texas. I think it took quite a long time to travel by train through Texas, and it was just flat, and that was impressive. It was like just Texas just keeps going and going and going. Probably like it took us one day to get, through Texas. Yes, Louisiana. Mississippi, no. Alabama, no. Georgia, absolutely. South Carolina, no. North Carolina, yes. Virginia, yes. My sister went to school in Georgia, but she also went to school in D.C. And DMV, D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, that's all close by. So, yeah. And then recently when I went to New York, I took the train from D.C. up to New York, and I passed through Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Yeah, I passed through all of that to get there. All right. I have not been to Michigan. That's not true. I flew through Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, I flew to Detroit. I was in Detroit for like fewer than 10 hours. I think I had a few hours layover, and I had an interview with Global Entry. That was in 2015. 2015, is that correct? I think it was 2015. I was flying from Peru, and then I had a stop in Detroit. I had an interview in Detroit, and then I carried on into South Korea. And I had that interview with Global Entry there. Never been to Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. Nope, never been there. Indiana, Ohio. Nope. Kentucky, Tennessee. Nope. West Virginia, maybe West Virginia. Probably not. Probably Alexandria, Virginia. Right? Alexandria, Maryland? Alexandria, Virginia. Yeah. Nebraska, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, North and South Dakota, Washington. Nope, never been to any of those states. Never been to Alaska. Been to Hawaii 2 times. I think 2 times. I was a child, and then we were flying back from Korea to America, and then we had a layover in Hawaii. That was my second time, I believe. All right, so there you have it. Okay. Now, outside of traveling America, I've been to 42 countries. So, I'm kind of a traveler, but there's a lot more in America that I can do. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Window seat surfing on the wing. As an adolescent, I dreamed of big things. Climb to the top of the mountain to see the scene. Petty rap don't want me to have anything. I'm the captain, no jet lag. Boeing jet swag.